Hi Katie, so the last video for this evening at least, I will show you how to update your pages. Now the only pages really you can update in any great degree are the about page and the contact page. The home page is obviously a page, but all of this content really is populated automatically. So there's really not a lot you can do to play with that unless you come back to us and say you'd like some changes. So let's go ahead and edit the about page. Now you'll see that I'm looking at the website as if a user would, and providing you're logged into the admin, you will see a black bar along the top of the page called the admin bar, and it allows you to very quickly edit the current page you're viewing without going into the admin and looking for the relevant section. And the section in this case would be pages, by the way. You'll see we've got about, blog, and contact. So yeah, this admin bar, you can click on edit page and that will take you instantly to the edit screen for this current page. You can also create new posts right from the admin bar as well, providing you are logged in. So let's go ahead and edit the page. I'll open it in another tab. And you'll see that the page looks very similar to the blog post screen that you saw in the previous couple of videos, with a few exceptions. There's no category selection box on the right hand side, because categories, they don't relate to pages. There is a featured image box, but it's not really useful for pages, so it's very rare that you'll use a featured image on a page. And lastly, you've just got the main edit screen and the title at the top. So let's say we want to edit the main image, which is this. Let's say we want to edit the text, and also we want to update this text. So let's do them one by one. Click on the blue image and you'll see this show up. We're going to click on the pencil icon, and let's say we simply want to change the image first. We don't like the image. Well, I do, but we don't like the image, so we're just going to swap it out. So select attachment is what you're going to want to do, and it'll bring you back to our trusty media gallery. It looks very similar to the previous Windows videos even, and you can either select an image that already exists or again drag it in from your desktop. We'll choose an image that already exists with this one, and we're going to click on select, and that will swap out the image for you. We also wanted to update this text here, so let's do that in this box up here. Let's say about KT. These sections here really don't do a lot. They're mainly for our use rather than yours. So for the most part, you'll only ever update the image itself and the text in the top box there. Once you're happy, click on update and you'll see the image will change. Now, it's worth noting that although you've clicked save in that little pop-up box that showed up then, that doesn't publish it live. Any changes you make do not go live to the public until you click this one here. Top right hand corner that says update. So we've updated our image, we've updated our intro text, and now we're going to go ahead and edit this here and this intro text. Now it's worth mentioning that obviously when you change out this text here, it looks really nice as two columns of text. However, it only looks really nice as two columns of text when those two columns are pretty much identical in length. If this right hand column stopped there, you'd have one huge column, one small column, and it kind of looks ridiculous. So you need to make a decision on whether you have enough text to justify two columns, and if you do, split those two columns up into the two columns. So let's go ahead and do that. Couple of things you'll note here. We've got our text, no more Katie Keat, no more Katie Keat. You'll see these short codes, they're called, and they do things like This one adds space below the text, this one adds space above the text, and these here create the two individual columns. So it is important that you don't edit the shortcodes, and that's anything that's within these square brackets. Edit anything around them, but just not the brackets themselves. Let's say we want to, I don't know, remove that from column 1. This here is column 2, so we'll remove a little bit from column 2. And let's click on update and see how it looks. So we've got our new image, we've got about Katie, we've got our two edited columns, slightly different size. They don't look too bad because they're still fairly close together in length, but I would recommend writing two columns which are almost identical if you can. If not, we can do away with the two columns entirely and just have one block of text there. So that's how you edit the content on the current page. There's also a quote here. Let's say if you want to keep it, you just edit it. If you want to get rid of it entirely, just get rid of it entirely, just like that. And in that instance, you can also get rid of the two shortcodes associated with that piece of content. Update. And that's how that looks. So I'll revert this page to how it looked before I started this video to allow you to edit it yourself at your own leisure. And if you have any questions, of course, let me know. Just briefly before I close off on this video, we'll go across to the contact page. Now this page is almost identical to the about page, with the exception that you can't edit the contact form. So if we quickly pop into the admin for that page, show you how it looks. You got the main image at the top and the word contact, get in touch. There's our description which appears on the left hand side, so you might want to change that out. And I don't know if you've got like a manager or publicity company or your own contact details, might be worth sticking all that in there. And then the contact form shows up on the right hand side. It's not really editable unless you have us do that bit. So yeah, that's how you edit pages. I think that's pretty much everything for this evening. I'll just briefly show you how to find posts or pages that already exist in the system. You can do it by finding the post on the front end website and then clicking the edit button, or in the admin you can go to the post section if it's a blog post or a Behold post. Here's your list of posts, just click on the title and it will open them up. You do the same thing for pages. So yeah, any questions, let me know, and be glad to help. Thanks.